Welcome back, everyone, to Red Hawkins again, and we're playing some more Starsector. There's been a bit of a gap in time, if you can tell on the calendar, by about a year and a bit in game. That was a technical error on my part. I do apologize, but I'll give you the recap. So our fabulous, slightly balding, he's not balding, his forehead is just growing with knowledge. Drake Hawkins here is doing a bit of, he's topped out on his skills. Now, we can reset them with a skill point. Reassigning skills requires a skill point. Oh, we have none. And we have no. Oh, that's bad. We will continue to generate skill points as we gain XP. Right? So every million XP now gives us a skill point. Or a story point, rather. We're real close to popping another one. We've gotten all the way here for system expertise. He's got shield manipulation. He's got range specialist, and target analysis, and his helmsman. So basically, fast maneuver and speed. Damage to anything bigger, a destroyer or up, is boosted substantially. Range specialist allows him to have deal more damage on everything that's 800 and above for range. That doesn't mean the base range. If it's got a base range plus some sort of enhancements to it, it'll bring it above the actual range, so most of his weapons are going to be there. Not point defense, though. And then there's shield manipulation, which gets a 20% damage taken to shields reduction. 15% of hardened flux is dissipated while shields are active. So, amazing. That helps you basically keep the shields up much longer term, and lets you lose off some hard flux. And then we went with shield expertise on the top end rather than the missile specialist, because I don't care for missiles in this game. I don't think they're really fleshed out as very realistic in this game. And system expertise. So if your ship systems has a charge or regenerates charges, or has range, or has a cooldown, if there's any of those things affecting your ship system, like for instance the speed bonus firing for a hammerhead has a cooldown, so it's a third less cooldown, and if it's got a range attached to it, then it would have 50% more range, and so on. Our what are they called? Blanking on it. Our current little destroyer has a charge, and it regenerates charges as well. So both the first two are affected there. So we also have the sensors on the technology. Nothing in the leadership tree. Had to pick something to not do. So sensors is giving us the +3 burn level at our lowest, which is considered slow speed. So if we hit S to slow down through storms, or if we go into dark mode, it's just a straight up +3 from whatever it would otherwise be. We're also harder to detect, and it's easier for us to detect other things. We can also put on the high resolution sensor mod, which I think we already had, and the neutrino detector ability, which we already got from the university. You can also get both transverse and the neutrino detectors from the university things. So also have navigation we started with. That gives us a transverse jump, some better burn speed, some less reduction speed in Nebula. I'm just going kind of an overview today. Gunnery implants allows us to have longer range guns and better targeting, as well as faster recoil. So, and then we haven't actually done an elite skill. We require a skill point, a story point to do it. But this would be an example if we had a destroyer class ship as our pilot, or our flagship, which it is. I believe it is right now. And that would give us a 3% overall ECM for the fleet. And again, our ECM, it says right there, total ECM ratings for the deployed ships of both fleets is compared, and the losing side's weapon range is reduced by the difference, up to a maximum of 10%. Does not apply to fighters, affects all weapons, including missiles. Electronic warfare. Error 401. Connection refused. Try again. This is every deployed combat ship grants 2% ECM rating to the fleet. Huge. You got 10 ships in there, you've got 20 ECM, which is massive. Flux Regulation. So this one is huge. It's for all of our ships. Right now, we are actually capped out. We're getting a full 20%. That would max us out at 20%. As our fleet grows, it will have diminishing returns Same total returns, but diminishing returns in total in specific ships. So, but basically, this lets them dissipate flux 20% faster, and it increases their capacity by 20%. It's huge, absolutely huge. Special modifications. This one is one of the few permanent ones. Top right of the screen says skill is permanent and cannot be reassigned. So we can't reassign this one, which means we probably can also not reassign anything below it. Maybe one of these we can take out, but that's it. Shield modification or special modifications gives you the ability to have more, as opposed to this one, which actually makes them better. This gives you the ability to add more flux and more capacitor vents. So, and it allows you to add another permanent hull mod. That's the one that I like about it. So when we find our forever home, our forever ship, that's the ones we're gonna want to do. The ones that we want to keep around long term, we'll be able to put heavier modifications on them. Salvaging, giving us a bunch more resources and helping us not lose as many crews in non-combat events. Reliability engineering, giving us a faster peak performance, better, longer lasting in battle, and it actually boosts our capacity to have a high combat readiness from 70% to 85%, which gives us a bunch of bonuses when we're sitting at 85%. Makeshift equipment is, makeshift equipment. This reduces the consumption of supplies, as well as halves the amount of resources required for survey. For surveying stations, allows us to have the ability remote survey, which I also believe you can get from the university quest line. Hull mods for ship equipment, all those things we can get elsewhere, but the reduction of 50% for the survey is great. We will actually be able to, and it's been pointed out to me that I overdo it on the ship equipment mod, or survey equipment mod, probably do. So we can, we'll be able to trim down some of those, or just make some of the smaller ships into bigger ships, and thus have more combat ships, and one or two of those surveying mods, or surveying equipment in there. And then this one is in my opinion, in the current meta of this game, this is a must-have skill. I can't imagine why you'd want to do it otherwise. I hear people talk about the meta for the derelict contingent, where you basically have a ton of piratey ships. That'd be cool for an RP purposes, but if we're gonna do it, if we ever do like a pure piratey run, this would be the way to do it. Not like a salvagers or anything, just straight up, yar, I'm a pirate, give me a patch on my eye and a bird on my shoulder. That would be cool for the meta of this, but it's just simply not as good. Plain and simple. 22% ship repair rate outside of combat. It can go up to 100, but our crew's place is too big. 11% of hull and armor damage taken repaired after combat at no cost. Maxes out at 50. Again, we're too big of a fleet for that, but still 11% of the armor damage and hull damage repaired for free, no cost, and instantly is amazing. And the fact that they repair much quicker, which means we can get back into combat with a better ship right away. Recovered ships have fewer D-mods on average. Let alone those three, it would be a pretty good choice. It would still be the better choice between the two, in my opinion. But this chance to remove one D-mod per month from a randomly selected ship in your fleet is super overpowered because it's for free and it just cleans it up while you're flying out in space. They just spend some extra time, they send Scotty to the job, and away he goes. Or, O'Brien or whoever goes and fixes everything. 100% fantastic. So that's our dude. Now a recap on the fleet. We have one that needs to be named here for one of our new patrons. Thank you so much for your support. And all of you is amazing, but we're gonna use them separately. Oops, what the heck? What did I do? Red Steel Talon. There you go. Red Steel Talon is our new Legion, a 14th Legion. Amazing. It's a battle carrier. It doesn't have quite as spectacular ships as the old lady does, but once we get some story points, we can start substantially boosting this thing's capacity. So right now, these ships are not as they don't take as many points to operate as these guys, but ordnance points. But also this ship, to add in the different mods, like in here we've got augmented drive, we've got heavy armor, and we've got integrated targeting units that take no ordnance points because they're built in. We don't have the points to spend on them right now, so We got to start cranking out a bunch of XP. So there's our new member of the team. Lizzie is my personal ship. I'll keep that name going forward. Right now, I'm enjoying this ship. It is really a fun ship to fly. It is honestly my favorite ship to fly in the game that I've seen so far. And I've spent most of my time in it. So maybe we'll go up to something different or change to something different later. But all these names will stay as they change up to different ships, if that's the case. The Jive Turkey most recently was replaced. This is a 14th Legion Falcon, and it's got degraded engines still, but we got it recently in the last 2 hours or so of recording that failed. That had no audio because I screwed up. Had audio issues when playing with my son and I, playing some Civ, and Windows absolutely crashed out all of my audio programs and somehow reset a bunch of standards, and I set something wrong when I reset it. And it was working while we were playing, so I was like, whatever, I'll leave it. And then I forgot that I had to go back and change it, and I didn't, and the audio was not recording properly. It was painful. It was a fun 2 episodes, but you guys missed it, I'm sorry. So the Jive Turkey was a Falcon, but we recently found a 14th Legion Falcon, and we just straight up replaced him. We salvaged the other one, scuttled the other one, and replaced it with this one. So it's still in repairs. It's being brought back up to speed. We still have the amazing... I love this ship. This is probably one of my favorite ships that I'm not flying, is this this Medusa. It's a high-tech. It's a phase skimmer, just like the Wolf. It's basically a destroyer-class Wolf, which is amazing. Then we got Dinny and Elsurian. I always say that wrong. I apologize, Elsurian. I'm going to have to do something to make it up for it. Elsurian and the Dinny as also being in the senders. And then we got Trey and a no-name down here. That is flying as the Hammerhead. So we got some destroyer. Most of what these guys do is just clean up work at this point. So when we get bigger ships, we'll start like putting the Dinny and Elsurian and Elsurian. If you see this and you have a specific type of ship you want. If you want to be named for a big carrier or something, let me know. You'll get the first pick because of how many times I've butchered your name. I probably still am. We're also flying with some Colossi, and also flying with some Buffalo. It's the Bison crew and the Colossi. We got 4 of the Colossus and 3 of the Buffalo, and none of these are all hegemony versions, so they're nice, but they're just not... There's no reason to carry these versus one of these. They're effectively the same cost and maintenance and whatnot. They run 8, these guys run 9, so that would be nice, but with a fleet already capped out at its lowest speed, the speed advantage is not there from these guys. They don't ever get a better burn rate from them. So we've got the same maintenance. 2 of these guys have the same maintenance as one of these, effectively. And they're almost identical in speed, 520 and so 1,040. So these slightly out supply them, or out carry them for the same costs. Twice this maintenance, twice the fuel, and so on. These boys are beefy. They're both equipped, I think, with the augmented drives. Yes, augmented drive field, because their default is 6 speed, and I can't handle that. And then we've got 4 of these little buzzards back here. They're Ox. They're the tugs. So each one of these adds a base 1 point to our drive field stabilization. So where burn rate is actually sitting, in spite of these giant beasts, is sitting at, including these beasts right up here, 7 is our base flight, and that's because of this one. So that is our lowest. Yeah, that is. So if we put on the other drive on that, we could drop off a couple tugs, and that would save us on a lot of maintenance. We're sitting at 25 of 30 ships. Cargo-wise, we're just nothing special going on right now. We're not in the middle of any big transit or anything. Command, though, we've still got just the one system. Solaria Prime has finished its... No, it has not finished its heavy industry. It's begun working on its heavy industry, so it's now a size 4 colony. It's costing us money. It is a free port, and it is in receiving full hazard pay at 125 hazard rating. Hazard pay is not cheap, but it's not crazy. We got about 500,000 credits on us, which is, fairly par for what we tend to keep. We haven't gone ahead and put the farm in because the only base that we've got is this one. So once this heavy industry comes in 114 days, we'll actually be able to go over here to the custom productions tab and build ships. And then our blueprints and our military, our heavy equipment's factories will actually be able to start churning out vessels to make this a real thing. We can actually start producing high quality apogees and so on because we have the blueprints for them, and because we have I forgot we have the blueprint for the Astral. Oh yes, and the Doom, right? So yeah, that's amazing. Let's see, we've got the Astral, the Doom, the apogee, and Phantom. Oh, I didn't know we had the Phantom. That's so good. It's a phase. It's a civilian, really. It's a landing craft. So this thing allows... Oh, we can make more Medusas. Oh, that's so good. Afflictor, phase frigate. Oh, yes. But this Phantom allows us to do combat landings. So it basically doubles the effectiveness of our Marines, and it's a phase ship, so it actually has a phase field that makes our overall sensor strength for the whole fleet better. This one is a phase type, but it's not the same thing. This Doom is actually pretty ridiculously powerful if it's equipped right. So you guys throw in the comments any ideas you have for how to properly equip a Doom. I'm not going to be flying it because I'm sure I would be atrocious at it, but the Astral as well. So the Astral and the Doom are the two I'm really looking forward to getting going. But the facilities can produce, if we can get nanoforge, that'd be great, and that'll tick off the locals, or the church anyways. But just the heavy industry is going to allow us to produce some of these ships, albeit very slowly. Our crew right now, this is our financial situation. We have 8 members of the crew. Luna is the newest one that you guys haven't seen. Luna's just got energy weapons mastery. It just started up as a new member of the team. The rest of them are pretty much capped out at their levels. We do have some Marines on board, and we get charged $20 a piece for these babies. And then we've got our crew, and so the fleet, the costs are pretty hefty. Solaria Prime would be making money if it weren't for the amount that I'm shoving back into its production. That's just fine. Right now, what are the costs? Yeah, our exports are... We have 11% share of the organics, so we're really doing well in the organics production here. Organics, transplutonic ore, and regular ore, each produced, and then we do nothing with it. We don't actually refine it or anything, so we really need to work on improving things on that regard. I don't remember at all what our active quests are, but let's see. There's also a look at the map. So this is, again, vanilla. If you've been playing with any of the modded stuff, this one does not have it. And our mod version from the Twitch stream, I just switched back to default for this, so it's a little confusing sometimes. So none of this is going to be expanding. They're not going to be expanding or doing anything like that. So, there's no conquest specifically in this. So that Nexerelin mod is fantastic. If you guys hope you guys have been enjoying that one. I think we're over here just scouting, but let's have a look at our active quests. We can go with the currently accepted quest. We got the red planet thing in the very southwest of the place, which we've seen elsewhere in our streams. We got an extraction for the university. This is another extraction, or another university quest. A phantom blueprint south of us. Okay. Recover instrument package in Galatia return. And in the west, in Epsilon Comana, we have to do a scientific team drop-off. Then we've got the Paragon blueprint. We really want that Paragon blueprint. In fact, I 100% want to do that. We failed to do an ore pickup. Yeah, well, I don't always take those on for the best of reasons. Let's continue this. What is it, scouting we're doing up here? I think it is. No, fully surveyed, and fully surveyed. Why would I be going to this system? I don't remember. Why are we going to the system? Don't know. Did we leave something behind in it? No. We did not. Ultra rich, plentiful volatiles in a neutron star world. That's unfortunate. Just make exclusively a mining colony right there. A little far away from our home. What do you got? Yeah. Mining station available up there. Okay, cool. And Penelope has a plentiful volatiles location. That's a good location to have plentiful volatiles, if you're going to establish that way. Okay, more exploration stuff all around. I don't think there's anything particular going on. Was there bounties maybe? Ah, yes. There is a local bounty in the area. That's what we're going after. I think we're going after this Ludic Path base, 320,000 for that. Okay, might be not bad. And then this lady should be cruising around somewhere. She's rumored to be hiding out near a desert world system with a dwarf primary star in the Sokana constellation. So that is just this one. So that's where we're headed first. She'll be hanging out there. We'll see how things turn out. We've got very hefty fuel consumption. Very hefty fuel consumption. Interestingly, if we were to go up here, it would cost us 2,100 fuel. We can't even make it home from here right now. Not even one way. We'll have a look at the map. Our fuel range is atrociously small. We're going to have to hit this up and then head straight home. That's just fine. There's a gas giant and a jump point here. I'm going to pop in on the gas giant. Oh, actually, we can go in right there. I bet you that's where she is right now. Hope the fleet's in ready condition. Defending. This is very low size. Are you gonna come at me, bro? Come on, come at me. He's just avoiding contact. Because he doesn't want to actually fight me. If I engage him, will the station come in? It will. We will disengage. Okay. Let's ping the area. There she is. There she is. Come at me, bro. You go ahead and get out of range of the station. Believe me, you'll be happy you did. Oh, this is a tiny little fleet. We don't even need to do anything about this. Let's just send in the crew. Send in the cleanup team. Do that. That should wipe them out. Nope. One of them got away. And then that's the bounty right there. Just such a tiny little speck of a fleet. There we go. Caught her. Finish it off, please, and thank you. Nice, gotcha out. Haha, yes, he's too far away now. There we go. Move in to engage. We're not going to transfer. We're going to stay in our fleet. We will go all in with this one, except for probably the Avro. The Avro is actually just there because it's got the shielded cargo hold. That's its only purpose in the fleet. It's a pirate vessel. There are some with these ones. You can get buffaloes and pirates, so we might make some of those later. Anyways, oh, we're not deploying Quirky. She took some hits there. She took some serious readiness in that fight. That's weird. All right, deploy everything else. I think we will get them to do the follow. Standard follow routine with you guys. And the rest can fly free. Alright. I got my plasma cannon on the front, so that thing. Oh, really, dude? Oh, sorry, Hakel. Pop goes the weasel. This is a full frontal assault here. Yipey yipes. Now they move into the who's got the long range to handle things. Oh, ran straight up the kilt of the big boys. There's our next target. All in, boys, all in. Boom. The enforcer over here is look at that point defense work, huh? I'm trying to lead the shots on him, but he's an agile little bugger. Alright, new target in. Oh, lead it. Oh, he's gonna get in front to help his friend out. I can't flex. Oh, I can't flex battle that. I should have dropped the shield sooner. Press the advantage. There we are, vented out. Nice. Got a handful of targets on the left. There's a kite downed. There's no way I'm even getting to this. Got a drone tender there. Oh, that's a gunship. Oh, you didn't quite get away. Oh, you came too close to Hakel. That's a bad place to be, friend. Especially with a cruiser size, poorly modded ship. I don't think anybody's catching this thing. I think he's getting away. Free and clear. For now. And we'll send the hit squad after him. So he's done. He's running out. We're just going to claim victory and then go after him. Send in the cleanup crew. Send in some sort of cleanup crew. There we go. Cleaned up, finished up. I don't think none of ours were taken down. Ooh. Divine Judgment. I don't know that we need another one. Not that bad, though. It's in pretty good shape, but it would require a point, and I don't have a point, so that answers that question. Alright, it is a lot harder to get the points going forward. I would definitely not have spent quite as much on it as I have in the past. Next time around. We won't spend as many points going free willy on the supplies, or on the points, the story points. They're very valuable. I'm gonna risk them getting another fleet to let our current crew regain its capacities, its strengths. We're doing 71 a day still on this is Navway. We'll break it up. No point in using it because we have full speed anyways. We were at 20 speed without the Navway, so there's no point in actually taking it. Hi! You definitely just spawned another giant fleet at us. Really? Ugh. You coming at me, bro? Just like that? Alright, I mean, it's your only chance to do so, so we'll engage. I was hoping to get more recovery time, but not happening, I guess. What was quirky? 50% is pretty low. That'll give us enough time to fight it. It'll give us enough. We can always watch for them and possibly pull them back out. Right. I kind of want... You know what? You can just hang back with this, and the rest of us can just do our thing. It's just going to be a mall fest here. There's a comm relay. Can you go grab the comm relay with your twin? I'm grabbing the other comm relay. Alright. Let's see it. What do you got? This is a big field and we start really far away. That's why they've got those tactical points. What I'm looking for is whoever's coming up to go after the sensor jammer. What we're wanting to do. Whoever they send is their fast crew to go nab that thing. There we go. Okay, it's going to be the full fleet, huh? Uh-huh. That's a 14th, isn't it? No, it's just an enforcer. Slow down. Oh, nice. We got Hakel right on our flank. You're gonna flex out, buddy. You're gonna flex out doing that. Yes, 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 yes. There it is. Nice. Come on, get him. And the engine's down. I'm gonna shut my... Oh. Dang it. Get that one in the face. He's just firing these off as a... Ah! That's an all-in moment right there. Nice. Alright, that was one of their tougher nuts. The rest are these carrier types. Ooh, what the heck? How did you get yourself in so deep, dude? Oh boy. This is what happens when we don't actually on there. And you come back and support here. You up, and we'll come in from the flanks, and we're gonna mess them up from behind. That thing can actually crack shields pretty darn quick. Right into his tail. Come on. Finish him. And vent. Man, I love that big weight puff. Alright, how are we doing for action on the east? I think we pulled out. Yeah, the Jive Turkey got out of there. Our second twin didn't get out of there. And I've got this set as an assignment. It really doesn't matter. This also does not matter. Let's head off of this gunship. Oops. I don't think I can catch him. I'm 100% sure I cannot catch him. Unless he wants me to. He is too quick for me. He deactivated my gun. My primary gun. Keep his shields active. Ah! This is a dueling with a gunship frigate? This is terrible. Oh, Hakel. Hello, Hakel. Hakel's up your butt. Nice. Buxed out. Go, 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 go. He's so quick. I can't chase this guy down. I'm just gonna change tack then and back off. I don't care, dude. What are you doing? Why are we... Oh, that's literally all that's left? Is this guy? Okay. That's fine. We'll claim victory. There's no point in chasing him down. That would not be fun. And then we'll just send in the pursuit squad. Including my ship. That's fine. But the... What? Still got out of there? I mean, he is super quick, so it's not unreasonable to think that he escapes. No, I don't want to recover a trash ship. Trash Colossus carrier. Go, pursue. Second in command. Who's gonna take it? This, and this. Go. We get him? We did. Good. I don't know if it's worth cleaning out those little doofuses at the end. But we got, we'll throw jets down. Just kind of cruise around the area. Big bit of wreckage over here. Did I not take care of that? I did. Yeah. Okay, how long until we got some sustained, or some ability to fire? These guys are the primaries, but I really want, like, lots of days. 3% per day, really? Ugh. Terrible. I get 5% per day back on my own fleet. I want to crush this thing, but I don't. There we go. Jive Turkey's finished his repairs. We're blasting through the supplies. We actually have better fuel right now than we had before. 51 a day. There we go. A bunch more have hit their readiness. The big boys are back up to readiness. You've got an 85. I like that. I like it. Reliability engineering is quite potent, isn't it? That's the one that gives us the 85% potential readiness. And that readiness number actually should be shown here, F1. Yes, so maneuverability is 5% increase. Damage taken drops by 5%. Damage dealt increased by 5%. Fighter refit time is down by 5%. Auto-fire accuracy is excellent, and malfunction risk is 0. So, as compared to a 70%, which has none of those bonuses, and auto-fire accuracy is standard. Still no malfunction rate, but huge effects. Deployed in combat 6 days ago. Yeah, we've been sending out here a week. This is a little excessive, but we had actually lost a lot of combat readiness from all that jammering with them. I don't like the idea of the Hakel being not on par, because it's quite a high DPSer on our team. Pretty tough nut too, but what's the percentage? You're sitting at 63%. I'll at least let you get to 70. We'll go till the 3rd, February 3rd. We'll just park here and we can actually go talk to them, can't we? No, of course we can. It'll be many months before they'll let us come in and yabber with them and trade with them. Alright, how are we doing now? 71%? Alright, that's good enough. Let's do this. Considering military options, we can launch a raid. I don't know what we've got for troops. Oh, okay. 151 Marines on board, and they are regulars. Okay. Try to acquire valuables. We can do this. We could grab some food, or more importantly, some supplies. There's a high risk of that one, though. What are we talking about? Moderate projected risks. Okay, instead, if we go to something like the medium for, not food, for organic. So this is population infrastructure. So any of those would work. I don't know. Light projected risks and 4,500 bucks. 18,000 spoils projected. Oh, baby. We put everybody into there. There's about 112,000, but a high risk. Projected casualties of 24 Marines. That is high risk, but it's honestly worth it. Let's do it. Now, make special preparations. We only have the one story point, so we're going to be very careful with those going forward. Ooh, way higher than projected. 43 lost. But we just got 1,400 supplies for free. So yeah, not bad. that's 140,000. So we ended up with more than projected as well. So, all right. And military option, engaging the station itself. This is a battle station, so it's got some big guns. She's not as weak as the other ones we fought, so got to take this a little carefully. We're going to deploy everything. Yeah, we will. Except for, Avro's not. There's no point in bringing the Avro in there. These guys... Oh, no! We didn't recover that other one. I think it was a story point required anyways. I don't think we had it at the beginning. That's too bad. So the twin lost his twin. Trey lost his twin. Super sad. Alright, so here's the deal. Everybody's going to follow up with our friends here. You're going to follow there. You guys are going to follow here. There and there. Quirky again with me. It's nice to have the extra. It's much safer than flying alone. Do you have your exit buddy? So what I want to do here is let, as soon as we get vision, actually I'll slide up a little further ahead. There we go, we should start seeing, yeah, their fighter bays, or their fighters and their missiles incoming. Alright, no problem. Point defense up, please. You just tank them in the shields, that's fine. Okay, here we go. We're firing in on their fighters because those things are going to cause a lot of grief in the meantime. Missiles I don't care about that much, but fighters, yes. Alright, so our job here is to get these two to get an attack on the base, and everybody else is just supporting with them. That fighter wing is downed. I don't want to start taking those hefty rounds. There's the base right there. It's got all these little end pieces on it. She's a tough one. This is going to be a more than... Ooh, just about didn't pay attention there. I wasn't paying attention. Just spraying those shots out. We're not going to be the one doing the primary damage. My job here is probably just counter fire for the fighters and hopefully tank some fun too. Just stay out of the way of the beasts. Yeah, as long as those artillery are firing in on me and I can help take out some fighters, we're doing our job. There goes Hakel in like a storm. What a beast of a ship. Oh, I got phased out. Wasn't paying attention. I was watching Hakel. Alright. I like the 100... Oh, right. See my shielding? Versus the... Hold on a second. See his shielding? Oh, he just shut it off. So this is what my shielding normally is, 300 degrees. I did have some new mods on ours and added in a 60% increase to the arc, which takes it from the 3 to 360, so we got a full shielding, which is quite nice for our current role in battle. I let myself take a bit of a base smash. Oh, that's the front end of their tower, of their point to attack. I want to fire in on this, try to get some of its attention. Oh no! Again, not watching what I'm doing. Good thing we got friends with lots of guns. Ooh! Oh, do you see those torpedoes come in? Ouch! I'm all but spent on that last... That was half of my left side got ripped off. That was poorly done, but there's the advantage of the big guns, right? We're taking a backs. I can't afford another ignoring the enemy moment. Cannot survive another ignore the enemy moment right there. Flux is getting up. Flux is go. Oh my god, they just went hard on me. Yeah, ouch. Pulling behind and vent out. Oh, just got clipped. Ooh, that was not smart. Alright, I think we've got the advantage here. We're starting to take out some serious firepower. Reducing them substantially. Okay, I don't want to change anything up. It's working. I'm not, but it's working. I'm gonna slide over and help with... Oops, sorry, Quirky. Oh, okay, she keeps trying to back into me, so... I was flying wet left, and she was backing into me. Look at that, right in the missile. Right in the kisser. Oh, ooh. I'll take that one. Just a bit of shield damage. Oh, Quirky does the jump, but right in front. I wish the AI would not do that. Come on, finish it, boys. I'm going to pan off to the left here so I can get a more tactical position. That one arm, that battle arm at the end is quite potent, but it looks like, there you go, there it goes. Just took it apart. Quirky's also flanking with me. I want to go around behind the Hakel here. Quirky, back this way, please. I don't want her running. Oh, Heron, you're gonna let me through? No, you're not! Oh, that was bad. I just damaged myself. Actually, I could have blown myself up doing that. That was dumb. Look at the firepower. Those are running interceptor. There we go. I'm just a glorified point defense here. And I use the word glorified very inaccurately because it's really not that. How are you doing? Oh, you're high flux. I'm gonna pull in front here. Vent out, brother. Vent out. Ooh, not that far in front. Yeah, see, you're taking a lot of hits. Let's do some sweep. Nice. Okay. I need you to vent out. Can you vent out, please? There you go. I got your face cover, dude. Once you're vented out, you'll be fine. How are you doing? You're high vent as well. High flux as well. Very high flux. In fact, if that goes... There we go. That's another piece down. It's down to the side of the size that we had before. That we normally fight with. When you vent, you don't need to vent anymore. You just slowly let it bleed off. That's fine. I'm just using my shield capacity here as much as I can to take care of their primary damage so that our big boys can have more time to vent. Ooh, that is one tough bird. Right, the big guns are in the back right now. No, the big guns are coming online right now, actually. My bad. I lied. Point defense on. We're playing a little pinball here with our team, which is not great. Get behind and Hakel and vent. That Hakel is just an absolute tanky beast. On me. Oh, I gotta vent out. I gotta vent out. Dodge between them. Alright. Out of the way. Ooh, those things would finish me for sure. And with my shields up, they would totally flux me out if I was even remotely high. Look at that. Yeah, see, he's got it. We gotta cover him. He's taking face hits, which he can. He's got the armor for it. It's not a bad thing. He's just taking face hits when he probably doesn't need to. Now, I'm curious. Who's flying that? You're not an aggressive pilot. I believe he is. And I think that's the difference with what's going on here. The bombers are going in for bombing runs, so there we go. I'm gonna throw my weight behind it and try to help them. What little weight it has. That's the target there. It's got almost no shield flux right now. Bomber wing coming in. Oh, fighter's going at Quirky. I can get over there and help, but... There's the heavy guns coming in. Nice. You just hit the flux. Take out the fighter wings. Hakel's in behind, and it's done. One more. Oh, sorry, Quirky. Oh, that was an AI speed response. See what she just did? She just jumped out of the way of one of my shots that went astray. Right, this is effectively the end of them. I'm gonna pop my shields down briefly to flux out. I think everybody smells the blood. This is the end of this base right here. At least this side. Oh, there's the firepower. Kablamo. That was a tough bird. That was a tough bird. That was a full battle station, right? So that's the difference between the... when I say we need to update our defenses in our base, we have one of those, plus the local fleets. It'll take a large fleet to take out our deactivate our station. So that was awesome. Luna got herself an upgrade. Wonderful. Let's check the salvage for this thing. Could be nice. That pops us back up with some fuel supply. It's excellent. All right, pretty active. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. It was a long battle. I did not expect that to take that long. So we've got. Elsurian very damaged, down to 12% combat readiness. Trey is online. Did we lose somebody? Oh right, we lost the other Trey's twin. Trey's dark side alter ego. Okay, that's good. You guys have definitely earned your keep this time. So I think the old lady has flown by an aggressive pilot, isn't she? Oh no. You're steady. You're steady. Alright. It's just the way they fought that one. What would be the fundamental difference then? Target analysis. Okay. I don't know if that affects stations. Oh, he's got target analysis, plus he's got the maneuver at elite, which is a really nice one. The zero flux speed. So when we when we're not firing weapons, and our shields are not active, we get a 50% speed boost or something like that. A fairly substantial speed boost. If the ship's not generating flux at the time, you get this speed boost even when you've got other things going on. So I'm not sure if that's if the shields would count. Like the shields being up, they generate flux, so probably not. I don't know. As long as you can activate it at 0 when if you've got a high flux, you shut down your guns and your shields, it automatically activates the boost. So, but that's the only fundamental difference there, except for the fact that he's got helmsman and he's got it elited. So that does make a big play difference. Oh wait, no, you got damage control as well. So substantially less damage taken here. I really wish they had shields. Oh, you do have shields. Oh. So this is the guy that wasn't in combat, right? He was staying back further. So it's, yeah, because he kept getting high flux, high hard flux, and the hard flux dissipation that this shield modulation gives him is huge. We cannot make any other skills elite for anybody because they already have enough, except for Luna here. So we can level her up. So what's Luna gonna fly? I'm thinking we get another something like this. If we can get another Hakel type of ship, another Apogee in there, that would be nice. Very nice. She's got energy weapons, so that's short-range energy weapons. And the Hakel is not really a short-range energy weapon, is it? Okay. So maybe you're going to end up just being flying the destroyers, or if we build a cruiser for short-range lasers. Okay. I think target analysis is pretty much always a go-to for me, although we have... What we don't have is a carrier pilot. Although you wouldn't make it... Yeah, we got... Neural is flying the Heron, and she'll get an upgrade when we get the... What's the big carrier? Don't remember. The big high-tech carrier. Astral. When we get an Astral, she'll take that. Okay, so your focus, even if we don't end up keeping you in the long run, your focus is going to be on short-range combat, or medium-range combat with energy weapons. Okay, so getting in and out of stuff will be huge. Alright. If we can get another Medusa, that would be a great actual pilot for a Medusa, wouldn't it? Yes, it would. Yes, it would. Okay, damage control. Hull damage reduction. Weight defense, not really. Target analysis. We'll do target analysis and helmsman. You know what? I'm going to take helmsman first, because I really want them to have that one. Range specialist would be countered by the one that she currently has, the energy specialist. So, impact mitigation, armor damage reduction. I think we'll go target analysis or reliability. Let's go reliability, and then target analysis or shield modulation. We could make her a phase pilot, but I think we already gotta have one. And phase pilots should have missile specialization if they're gonna be a Doom pilot. So, oops. We might replace Spencer with somebody else and retrain Spencer. We can even rename him maybe. As well, okay, so you got shields. You're basically gonna be flying a like the Quirky. You're gonna be flying a Medusa. Because Quirky's probably going to upgrade to a different ship later. I'm thinking, maybe. The name might move up, and this guy is really, really good at flying this thing. So what is he spec'd in? Shields with the elite. Systems expertise, damage control, and energy weapons. What you don't have is the... You've got reliability, which I like. And you've got helmsman. The expertise is probably a good choice. That's now your max level, unless we do something else with it. And then, I think the shield is the right one to go with for that, probably. We will elite her shield skill. No, we only have 1 story point. We will pass on eliting her shield skill right now. I don't care to run with no story points, especially if we get ourselves in a big nasty fight. Did Quirky get knocked out on that one? I think she did. Gonna be on the repairs for a while. At least heavily damaged. Dinny, Jive Turkey, and Hakel, Trey, Red Steel Talon, all fully repaired. That was quick. The actual armor value repaired. Quirky still needs to be repaired. I've still got 2/3 of my hull hanging out. Very uncomfortable. Yikes. I mean, that was a tougher fight, but it was worth some good coin. So right now we're sitting at 800 in. I think that was 320, wasn't that one? What was that most recently completed something or other? What did we... The local one, right? Yeah, 320. The information stays there for a day or so as a completed task. Alright, so again, we're not really running well on the fuel range here. Fuel range. Yeah, we actually have a little better fuel range right now. So we could head all the way home. We could head down to here and then try to pick up the quest that's over this way. Or the Phantom Blueprint. Might be a good choice. Let's head over here. What do you got? A potential pirate contact. No, thank you. An independent medium. Reliability. High, medium. And with the pirates, no, thank you. 2 independents. You're medium. These are people you can get quests from to boost relations later. Or at any time. So I think we'll go down to grid then. We can fly there and loop back around, right? Oops, if we go to the map. Yeah, we can get down to the Mu constellation, do that, and then head in here. That's the one-way trip, right? Like that and that. Yeah, that won't expend our fuel. So let's pop out of system. We're getting close to out of time here. We might be able to get in and grab that thing before the clock runs out on us today. Pursuing my fleet? What is that thing? Come at me, bro. Kinda don't want to fight him right now because we got some damages to make good. Oh, that was close. Quirky and Old Lady fully repaired. We should have Lizzie next on the list for repairs. Oh, unless we, of course, go and smack around our ships, getting stuck in it. I can't slow down. I can't slow down when it does that. If you don't, there's a point. There's Lizzie repairs completed. There's a point where you are able to be hit, and you can start slowing down, but you don't get slowed down enough to actively stop your ship. So you're flailing along, and what system is this in? This is in found somewhere in the grid system. Are these separate? This is binary. Oh, unfortunate. And a low damage potential. Alright, well, it just says somewhere in the grid system. That's awkward. So, you can pinball through those. If you get caught the first one, there's a short time frame between when you just got hit and when you can get slowed down, or if you slow down enough to not get hit by the next one. You're able to put on the brakes. The brakes don't quite get just slowed down fast enough, and then you got some trouble. Scanning local volume. You're non-entity as far as combat goes. Let's do this exploration. Ooh. Oh, right, we already got that. I was going to say, yay, the Phantom, but we talked about that earlier. That is a good one. It's a good print to get. Not sure if this guy's going to cause us any trouble. I doubt it. We might actually be engaging that fleet. Really no clue as to where to search for this thing, so with a lot of noise in the area. This is ours, isn't it? Yes, it is. Well, at least we got the sensor boost. Okay, let's, I don't know where to head, really. He's gonna mess around up there, making some noise, causing some grief. Alright, I think we'll go ahead and activate our... Oh, we have none. What do we do? We got 50. Good, okay, so what we're looking for is the periodic blips. These blip, 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 not these spikes that stay active. This is obviously the sun. These are like gas giants and planets. And the bouncing ones that give periodic blips are the things that might indicate something of value. So we'll do that. We'll also shut that off for a moment. Head out this way until we can ping something. So if we'll pass these guys and we turn it back on. Oh, we're still seeing a consistent double reading off this way. That feels like it's unlikely. We're probably seeing a false reading out here. I'm going to assume that's a false reading. I'm going to swing down a little bit this way before we activate again. Now that is, again, pretty darn far out of system, so I'm going to guess those are also probably false readings. Basically reading the static. Now that, whatever is moving, I don't know if it's this jive over here or what it is. There is something blipping near the star. Did we survey all this? We have. That ping shuts off our unit. Now, what are we at for fuel? Okay, so we've already used 9 of the 50 fuel, so that is definitely pretty chunky on how fast it chews up your supply. There we go. We got something going on near here. What was that? Was that you? Yeah, there's something off to the right, but it looks like it's fairly static. Now, wait a second. I just thought of something. This doesn't mean the item is actually here. Something pretty active down there. Are these fully surveyed? But did we look at the... That is nice. Oh, it's decent. 225 is not that nice. It could be in runes. Oh, what's going on here? What's going on here? Hello, friends. You are what's going on here. Hello. That's a pirate. We're kind of assumed that coming in here. Let me check the intel on the locals. Do we have a... We don't have a beacon. Okay, so you actually may very well be Kim's fleet. Oh, you do have a beacon. Don't we? We get a bounty in the area, don't we? Yeah, there's Kim right there. Yep. For Kim. $101,000 bounty on your head, and you just happen to be in the wrong place, young lady. Very wrong place at the wrong time. Okay, so he does have an enforcer. She's got an enforcer. She's got an almost dead modified freighter here, so may not even bring it into fight. And a strike cruiser. Alright, this might be our item, but I don't think so. I think this is just a... I think this is just a matter of it being the... I don't need you two in. You are really chunky on the... Really hefty. 80 points. They're 40 deployment apiece, right? So that's what this blue number is. So 40 deployment rather than... Like, basically all 4 of these are 4 points more than one of these. And these 4 will be more practical useful, or these 2 would be more practically useful than either of these in this deployment. We can bring them in later if we need to, but effectively not necessary because of the type of ships that we're up against. We're going to be fighting a lot of smaller craft, so this is my first priority. Watching the Flux. Don't mind taking out a few fighters in the meantime. Got a mule coming in with mostly dead. It's all dead, you can only look through the pockets for loose change. Back it up. Don't let those lead guns get in your face, Drake. I'm backing off here. Back in the fight. The Hakel is a much more versatile ship than the Old Lady or Red Steel. Right into the asteroid. Nice. Oh, she did bring it in. It's just deactivating on its own. Come on. Full pursuit. With me, Quirky, come on. Oh, bad aim, Drake. There we go, one more volley. And she's out. Fly into it. Come on. Oh, ha, ha, ha. Turn course at the last moment. That was a hit one or the other shot right there. And good. These Vulcans are good for missiles, not so good for fighters. We could clean up. We could finish off there. Oh, I didn't see you down there. Hello. Hello, puppet. Oh, no. Oh, I thought that was Quirky for a second. Oops. That's the rover. Or that's the enforcer. Just playing a bit of pinball with these guys. Pool, snooker, whatever it be. Oh, there it is. There's the wreck we were looking for. Flares dropping off. Anything left? Not really. Don't think I want to redeploy, though. I kind of want them to finish off, so I don't know if anything's run away yet, but... just go full assault, everybody. Get him, get him, get him. Don't wait for your friends. It's a race, so you can get it. Go, Quirky. She was on follow with me, probably. Oh, no, I don't think she was this time. The wolf retreated, yeah. Well, they might get him. Fighters might get at him, but probably not. Alright. We'll let that end, and we'll have to send somebody after the other one. Anyways, we might as well pursue with the whole crew. You guys go smack it up. Nice. Consider recovery. Nothing. And nothing. Yeah, sometimes you don't get every chance to recover everything, right? Like, you know, if one of your ships gets blown up, doesn't mean it will automatically be in the recovery option, even for the option to recover with story points. So, but we are over the time limit here, so let's see if we can. No, it's a pirate version. I don't need a pirate version. We just recently dropped the pirate version to upgrade the Jive. So no, thank you. Clean this up and see what else we might do for finding this item. I don't think we've got it. Don't need an old light carrier. Let's check our inventory, see if we do have the... That's the Piranha. Phantom. I don't think it was the Phantom. Wait, what were we here for again? Local? No. Did we get it already? Oh, we must have picked it up. Really? I don't remember what it was. It was the Phantom. It was the Phantom. That's what we were looking for. We were looking for this blueprint right here, and I already had it. So whoops. That's all right. I don't think any of those were trainable. No, nothing's researchable there or usable. All right, we're a little short, more than a little short on the fuel. We're gonna hoof it out of here and head back to the core to Naraka, I think. Yeah, that'll be fine. We got a couple station options there. But that'll be for next time. Thank you, everybody, for joining me for some more Starsector. Again, apologies for the time skip. Did not mean for that to be a thing. It happens. I apologize. We basically haven't lost a lot of stuff. There was some good combat and things in there, but 'tis sad is gone. But next time, we'll be able to progress. Unfortunately, with Iron Man mode, as far as I know, there's not really any option to go back, right? It auto saves over everything, so I can't just be like, I would in a normal environment, in a normal setting. I wouldn't hesitate to go back and redo it and just pretend like nothing happened, and you guys would not be any the wiser, right? But and it would have been better, more enjoyable experience. But I can't do that, even for the quality of the content. I can't do that, so it's too bad. But we'll leave it as is, though. Thank you, everybody, so much for joining me for some more Starsector. I do appreciate it, and thank you for our newest member, Red Steel Talon, for your support over on Patreon. So thank you, everybody, for all of that, and we'll see you in game.